watching, I be on my. Junior watching, I be on my. Tell him this, did he miss? Junior watching, I be on my.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday, July the 11th, and guys, today I am going to talk about my new diagnosis. Not to me, but to you guys. It's new to you. I finally worked up enough nerve and strength to share to you guys what's going on with me. I did make up a vlog about my migraine journey, but I didn't go into detail. I just couldn't really say much because the doctors didn't know where my migraines were coming from. But y'all, they finally know. I'm finally on meds. I am about 45% better. I still do get shots in my arms, but I'm also on Topamax, 100 milligrams a day. I take 2 pills in the morning, 2 pills at night, and it's nothing like they used to be. I still have migraines. I still deal with a little bit of dizziness, but y'all, how can I put it? It is manageable. I thank God it's manageable. I can finally work now. God is good. That's all I can say. God is good. He's finally answered my prayers, y'all. He's finally answered my prayers. I've been going through this for 7 years and some change. Every day waking up in pain, misery, feeling miserable, and just every day for 7 years. And I can finally say I'm not like that every day now. And God has really been in the blessing business. When I tell you, if you just have that faith and you truly believe in Him and you pray and you surround yourself with good pastors, good leaders, and good people, and I'm telling you, God really moves for you when you tithe and stuff like that. Y'all, I should have brought some Kleenex or something like that, or some paper towel or some tissue, something totally to, because I get emotional all the time when I talk about this. My children are with their father, so I get the house all to myself today, because I said this probably is going to take maybe like 15-30 minutes for me to just talk about. But as in the video or the vlog a couple of months ago when I was saying my migraine journey, I didn't cover a whole lot. But yeah, I had been dealing with migraines ever since I got pregnant with my oldest son. And y'all, like, they started when I was probably around about 4 or 5 months. I felt like some type of pain in my head. It felt like a shock. And I was like, what's that? You know? I was driving to my OBGYN appointment one day when I was pregnant with him, and I felt that I was with my sister. It scared me so bad. I was telling my OBGYN about it, and he was like, well, you're just going to have to tell your doctor about that. And I was like, well, I don't know, or whatever. And I said, I'll just wait till after I have him, because it wasn't headaches coming on all the time. It wasn't really headaches like that. And the headaches stopped once I got like 6-7 months. After I had him, maybe 2-3 months after, y'all, they came every single day, back to back, back to back, back to back. I thought it was my wisdom teeth or whatever, because in high school they said that I was going to have surgery because mine, I forgot what it was. They weren't stuck, but they had to get cut out. But they finally ended up pushing through, and I ended up getting them out. But anyway, it wasn't that. We had all kinds of blood work done for me, CT scans, MRIs, all kinds of testing, y'all. And I just got tired of it. I say, you know what? You know, every job I got, I worked for probably about a month or 2, 3. I have to sit down because it was exhausting. Every day I wake up, neck pain, all in here, all in the back, shoulder pain. I would just feel so heavy, you know? And I didn't have any energy. A lot of people think, oh, you're just lazy. It's not that I was being lazy. I was just in pain all the time. Back pain, lower back pain. And a lot of that lower back pain came from my epidural, but mainly just up here is where my pain came from. You know, even in here, facial pain. But pain up in here behind my eyes. Oh my God, y'all, sometimes it feels like my eyes are about to pop out of my head. Pain all around here is where it started, and it stopped going from around my head, thank God, to just on this side mainly. And when I got pregnant with my second son, which was I'm about to say tell a lie, because I didn't get pregnant with him April 21st. I had him in April 2021. But when I got pregnant with him in 2020, I think that was around like June of 2020, they slowed up some. I did not suffer as bad with them, but I still was going through it. And I was like, God, you're gonna have to do something. Y'all, when I tell you so many times, I literally thought about just ending my life, because I want to be honest, because people don't know that they'll see you, and it's really a disability, but people will see you and they'll think, oh, nothing is wrong with her, or she's just lazy. And no, like, a lot of times I have to hold on to stuff because I'm staggering. A lot of times in church or anywhere I go, I like to sit down because I cannot balance that well, or I couldn't balance that well. I balance a little bit better now, but I just got tired of going back and forth to the doctors. I was doing my own research on things and stuff, and I was dealing with depression. I still deal with it, but it's not as bad as it was, because I was drowning in depression, y'all, and I never really talked about it to anyone, because people don't understand. Like I said, they'll see you and they be like, oh, you got so much to live for. And I do. I'm young. I'm only 27. I have children, you know, and it was hard waking up every day, going through that, living through that. And I'm sorry about the tears, because like I say, it's emotional for me to talk about all the time. I can never talk about this story with always crying, you know? But it was even hard just to try to set this up, because I'm like, I don't know, like, should I do this? I'm doing it not for me, but to help others, you know, because if I went through this and God has helped me find out what's going on with me, I'm praying and hoping that it can help someone else. Don't give up. Keep going back and forth to your doctors, because I had to change doctors because they kept telling me, oh, it's anxiety. And I do deal with anxiety. Oh, it's anxiety. Oh, it's just a migraine. Don't let them keep telling you, oh, it's just a migraine, just because they don't find anything on the CT scans or MRIs. No, y'all, In my other vlog, when I had took my son to get glasses, I wanted glasses too. So I told the doctor or the lady, I was like, you know what? And by the way, y'all, I'm drinking iced coffee. So this is my breakfast. But I told the lady, I said, I want glasses too. So she was like, okay, but in order for you to get them, you got to get your eyes dilated. I'm like, now I don't want my eyes dilated, because if he getting his eyes dilated, I get mine. Somebody ain't going home, or we ain't gonna make it home. She was like, no, you'll be able to drive home. You just put these shades behind your glasses. I said, okay, it's cool. So they ended up dilating my eyes, y'all. And when the doctor called me back there for him to do some tests on my eyes and stuff, he said he looked at the paperwork, because I had to do some paperwork. And you know, they have these questionnaires and they ask for like your history, your family history. Are you diabetic? Do you have such and such disease, glaucoma? Do you deal with headaches? And he was going over my questionnaire. He said, how long have you been dealing with headaches? I said, 7 years, ever since I've been pregnant with him, which is my oldest son. And he was like, have you been going to a neurologist? I said, I've been going to all kinds of specialists, and they just cannot figure out what's been going on. He said, well, let's take a look here. So, he looked behind my eyes, y'all, and he told me that my optic nerves are swollen. I was like, wow. And he said, have you ever had your eyes dilated? I said, the last time I had my eyes dilated was in 5th grade. I said, I have not had my eyes dilated in years. And that's my fault, honestly, because when I would go to the eye doctors, you know, they would always ask, do you want them dilated? But there, they make it primary. You have to get your eyes dilated in order for them to see you, because without it, they cannot, without dilating your eyes, they can't see exactly good enough. You know, like if it's something really going on, they can't exactly find out. Y'all, I know that was a God thing. I knew that was a God thing. Even my pastors told me. I knew it from the jump. Because how is it that I brought my son there for him to get his eyes checked, and it was an appointment for me. They actually fit me in, because they could have told me, no, you got to make an appointment. Y'all, I knew it was a God thing from the moment, from the jump, when he told me that, when they was able to fit me in, and he found it, because no one has ever told me anything about my optic nerves were swollen. And I used to wonder all the time why my eyes would hurt. And a lot of times when I stood up, my vision would just blank out sometimes. Like, I would just get so dizzy, and I would have to sit down, y'all. Like, I would feel weak. Sometimes I feel like I get weak in my legs, but come to find out, it was just my eyes making me feel like that. But anyway, he said, have you ever heard of intracranial hypertension? And it's some other word that goes with it, but I just call it intracranial hypertension. I was like, no. He said, it's 2 different things that they call it. He wrote it down, and he said, do you see a neurologist? I said, yes, I see one actually here in Greenwood. And I told him my doctor's name. And he said, well, you need to get evaluated for this. I'm sorry, y'all. He said, but you need to get evaluated for this. You need to have a spinal tap done, because usually before they do the spinal tap, they'll find out that your optic nerves are swollen. And then he said, you need to have a spinal tap done, and then you need to have a visual field test done. I think that's the name of it. If it's not, I'll put it down here, either up here or wherever. I'll just, you know, put it somewhere, the correct name. I think it's called a visual fields test done. It's an eye test done, further testing. And I was like, okay. So he got with my doctor. They worked stuff out. They faxed information over, y'all. Within 3 weeks, they set me up an appointment in the hospital for a spinal tap. Y'all, when I say I was so nervous, because I heard horror stories for a spinal tap. People have gone, like, have went paralyzed from moving because the nerves in their back. A lot of people said they're painful. Y'all, I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. Mine went so smoothly. I was so glad when it was over. They used like an x-ray to find out where mine was. And sure enough, my opening pressure was a 33. And they sent my fluid off to do other testings to make sure I didn't have any other diseases and stuff. And thank God I don't, because they could test for MS, all kinds of cancers and stuff. And thank God that's not what it was. So it was intracranial hypertension. I don't claim it though. I'm still claiming healing over my body. So I'm just saying the doctor says it's intracranial hypertension. But I just thank God they found out what it was, because now I can be able to live life and manage it more better. I can be able to work or whatever, you know. So I just thank God that he answered my prayers. And, you know, I try to quote scriptures over my body, over my life, over my kids' life, healing, you know, longevity, long life, and, you know, good health, all that kind of stuff. That's why I'm trying to eat healthy, trying to lose weight. It's been a struggle. I'm struggling, but I'm trying to get there. But y'all, I had so many symptoms. Like I said, neck pain all up in here, eye pain, and I might miss a few because it's so much. Dizziness, and sometimes I felt like I was rocking on a boat. Or the best feeling that, or symptom that I could describe, is vertigo. I would just tell people I had vertigo because that's what it felt like. But the main thing, headaches and vertigo. Memory issues, definitely. Someone can tell me something, I can forget it just like that, and I cannot help that. Brain fog. A lot of times I can forget what I'm about to say within seconds, minutes, and all of that comes with it. And a lot of times they say that a lot of women get it, men can get it too, but women are more prone to have it because of pregnancy and obesity or weight gain. And sure enough, mine did come on through pregnancy. And people don't realize that pregnancy does change your body. It changes a lot. My body changed a lot when I got pregnant with my son. My body changed a lot. So it's just I don't know, it's a lot, you know. It's crazy what we go through, but God is still good, y'all, because for the longest I thought God was punishing me. I couldn't understand it, but now I do. He was taking me through that for a reason, for me to be able to share my story to help someone else. But for 7 years, y'all, I felt like God just left me in the cold. And that's why I try my best to go to church more now, for one, because this world is crazy. So much is happening around us now, and it's so hard to live holy or to live right in this world with being so young. But y'all, when you turn on the TV and stuff like that, so many young people are getting killed. And people want to say there isn't a God. The devil is a lie. I don't care what you say. God is real. God is real to me. I mean, whatever you believe, I respect you. That's on you. But God is real to me and for me. I know He is. But I just wanted to come on really quick and share with you guys my story of intracranial hypertension. But yes, y'all, it has been a journey, and like I said, I still have issues that I'm struggling with, still memory issues, still some balance issues, but I'm able to manage. I'm not in as much pain as I used to be. I try to get as much rest as I can as well, because when you don't get sleep, that definitely triggers a lot of symptoms from it. But if you're having any of these symptoms, please get evaluated for that. Ask your doctor for a spinal tap. It could be your eyes. Go to the doctor and see if they can put those drops in your eyes where they can what's this called? Because I forgot already. That's what I'm talking about when I say memory issues. But yeah, see if they can dilate your eyes. There you go. See if they can dilate your eyes to see or whatever. If you've been having those symptoms, if you've been, you know, to all kinds of specialists, to the ENT, because they sent me to the ENT. Because I thought that, you know, they thought, maybe it's a tumor, or maybe you have binocular vision dysfunction, because I thought that too. And a lot of those symptoms sound so similar, but I was like, no. And, you know, I've even joined a group on Facebook talking with some people of those symptoms and those diseases and stuff, and me and her was talking, and it was something that came up. I was going to go all the way to Charlotte, North Carolina, and she was like, girl, I won't even go. If that appointment got canceled, she said, take that as a sign from God. She said, maybe that's not it. And it wasn't, because if it was, it would have never got canceled. Y'all, I would have spent $700 for nothing. So I'm glad I listened to God. I'm glad I listened to her. I'm glad that we talked. And y'all have no idea how many people deal with stuff like this. And there's people that deal with things that's, you know, in worse situations. So I'm always grateful. I'm grateful to still be here with me and my kids and stuff. I'm grateful to be able to even function. Like I say, I deal with stuff or whatever, but I mean, hey, if I have to deal with it for the rest of my life, so be it, or whatever. I mean, I'm still here. I can't complain about it. But it's people that's in way worse conditions than me. But my main prayer was that they find out what was going on with me, and that God heals me from it, that he gives me a supernatural healing. I'm still believing in God for that, and I know he's going to heal me one day from it completely. I am one of those people that believe in the miracles still of Jesus and, you know, healing. I believe in it. But I hope this helps someone. And I hope that you find the answers that you need if you're dealing with this. Just comment below. Let me know your symptoms if you're dealing with this disease, this condition, because it is very, very hard. It is very hard, and it is very, very crazy that we have to deal with it. And you can live through it. You will live through it. You can make it. And I pray that your doctor gets you on the right meds. And this is another thing. A lot of times people get stents and shunts put in their heads. I'm like, I don't want that. So my doctor put me on Topamax 100 milligrams. I take 2 pills in the morning, 2 pills at night. That has been working for me. I would consider the stent maybe later on in life, or shunt later on in life. The only thing I hate about the meds is the numbness. I don't like the numbness in my hands, and I was having that before I even started taking the medicine. And your feet as well, and in your face. I don't like that. But I mean, I guess you just gotta take the crookeds with the straight sometimes. I'd rather have that than to be dealing with the headaches and all the other symptoms all at once. So, but y'all, that is it for my little short video. And once again, y'all, it's called intracranial hypertension. Like I say, if you have any questions, any comments, you guys, you can just comment down below. And if you want to maybe DM me. You can follow me on Instagram at, what is it? Lachey Blackwell. No, Lachey. Brianna Lachey on Instagram. How can I forget my own name? But yeah, cause y'all, I worked 12 hours last night. So yesterday it wasn't so bad, but y'all, I worked at the Alzheimer's unit, and I'm working through agency. I have a new job and I love it. I get to work how I want to. So I'm finna go off subject a little bit. I get to work how I want to, the days I want to, if it's available. I get to travel out a little bit. I'm about to, or I want to get signed up for Shift Med or Shift Key. If anyone doesn't know what Shift Key or Shift Med is, it's basically an agency, basically a self-contractor agency that you just sign up, and you basically, like, you're working for yourself. Basically, you just apply for different jobs or whatever, or you apply for it and you just going out to different facilities, and you getting paid $27 an hour or however much for whatever you are certified or licensed in for, like, your healthcare professional field. But I'm loving the agency, y'all. If I knew about it sooner, I would have done it. But everything happens for a reason. It's on time, you know, now that I'm feeling better with my meds and stuff, with my diagnosis, and they finally know what's going on now. They know how to treat me. So, y'all, this is another thing, too. I want to go back to school for LPN, but for right now, my main thing is I want to be certified for med aid. I'm already a CNA, so I'm trying to be like a level 2 CNA, or I want to be able to be qualified to pass out meds, so I don't have to do all the other hard work with all this lifting and changing patients. So right now I'm staying in the state of South Carolina, but I'm from Georgia. But where I'm staying at, I'm right, like, literally 5-10 minutes away from Georgia, from my hometown. So I'm trying to get certified to be a med aid in the state of South Carolina and Georgia. But South Carolina, the thing is, though, with them, I can't really explain it, but with them, basically, you can become a med aid, but you cannot pass out meds in a long-term care facility like you can in Georgia. I think Georgia just started that last year, maybe this year, or 2020, or somewhere around the time COVID hit. I'm not sure. But anyway, y'all, yes, that's what I'm trying to do, so I won't have to work so hard. And plus, you get paid really good money, especially working through agency. So once I do get qualified for that, once I do get trained for that and get my certificate for that, I will be doing it through my same agency. And plus, it'll be more money. So that's what I'm gonna do until I do go back to school or take up a program for LPN, because I really love what I do. But CNA work, I'm telling you, it will mess your body up in the long run. That's not a career or a job for anybody to stay at for years and years. It will break your body down. It will. But they're paying really good now, especially since COVID and stuff. But I be feeling like CNAs need to get paid top dollar, $25 an hour, honestly, because it's so much hard work. Someone trying to call me, y'all. But yeah, I love my job. I really do. And that is going to be it for this video. But yeah, y'all DM me on Instagram if you guys have any questions about my condition, or if you want to know more. If you think you might have this or whatever, or if you do have this or whatever, just DM me at Brianna Lachey on Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video. I'm about to get finished drinking my iced coffee, and I'm going to eat something before I get ready to go to work. I'm just working 4 hours today. I was supposed to be off, but I'm just going to get an opportunity. An opportunity came in today, because what they do is they send out text messages, and you get to see what's open, and you pick and choose your schedule when you want to, if it's available. So I'm going to go ahead and go in today for 4 hours. I already made my schedule for July, but for extra money, I'm just going to go ahead and go in, because this week, y'all, we are going to Disney World. We are going to Disney World on Friday, and I'm trying to get a little extra money. And then I go to work on Wednesday for 4 hours, and on Thursday for 8 hours. So I might try to pick something else up if I can, just for extra spending money. So I'll be seeing y'all. I might do a pack with me for me and my son. I might. And if I don't do that, I'll be seeing y'all probably definitely for my Disney World vlog. And just me and my oldest son is going. We're not going to take the baby out because it's going to be too hot for him. So he's not going to start traveling with us until next year, because with all this COVID stuff, with me starting this new job and stuff, and he was getting sick back to back and stuff, so we had to put that on hold. So we just gonna wait until next year, once he turns 2, for him to start traveling. But I will see you guys in the next vlog. So I hope you guys enjoy my video, and peace, y'all.
Ex-strippers, new killers, shot, tell